Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are new here, you are very much welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my content, and I don't take you for granted. If you haven't subscribed, if you are new here, please remember to hit that subscribe button. This is the channel where we share with you amazing food recipes from Kenya. Yeah, you love it here, so kindly subscribe guys. In today's video I want us to make some amazing beef stew. Yeah, as you can see from the title of the video. So let's get into the video and I hope you enjoy it. So the first thing you want to do is to clean your meat thoroughly. If your meat is chopped, just go ahead and wash it. So mine is chopped and that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to clean it well. Then I put some water on it. I place it on the heat and boil it for like 30 minutes. As the meat is boiling, I'm going ahead to add in some salt and some ginger and garlic paste. So then I cover it and wait for it to boil for at least 30 minutes to 40 minutes. So after the meat has boiled for 40 minutes, I'm going ahead to transfer it. You can see it's still not like dried kabisa, it still has some broth. That's what we are going to use for the stew. Remember, we are making wet fry beef, so that's why I haven't waited for the water to like dry completely. Then I'll go ahead and place the same sufuria that I had used to boil the meat. I'm using it to fry the meat, so I'm just going ahead to add some oil on it, just enough, and then I'll go in with some onions. Those are 2 onions, medium sized. So yeah, and then I'll wait for this to change color from this dark purple to translucent, as you can see. Then I will go ahead and add in some salt, garlic and some curry powder. Remember, you had added in salt at the beginning, so make sure to check if the salt is enough from the broth, or you still need to add. Mine was not enough, so I had to add some. So yeah, check for that so that you don't add in a lot of salt. So after that, we are going to cook our spices for a few seconds. Make sure not to burn the onions. Then after that, we add in our meat. I have drained off the broth, so I'm just going to add in the meat itself, as you can see. So the water, I have separated the water from the beef, so I'm just going to dry this beef up, let it dry completely before I continue with the next process. What I mean by drying the beef off completely is I want to cook it until all the water that it has evaporated. Yeah, so that's what I want. You'll start to notice that it is starting to stick at the bottom of the cooking pan, or it will turn to some kind of brown color. Yeah, so that's what we want guys. So I'm going to cook it until I see a difference from the pan itself, or when the meat starts to turn brown. Yeah guys, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. I'm sure you're enjoying the video, so kindly hit that subscribe button. So now the water is completely dried, so I'm just going to add in my tomatoes. As you can see, they are very finely chopped, like I've chopped very to very small pieces. So yeah, I'm just going to add them in, stir, and wait for them to cook completely. Zibondeke, adding nyanya zibondeke kabisa. So for you to attain that, for you to make sure that they are not sticking and they are not fully cooked, ensure that you cover them up and then you reduce the heat. That's what will allow the nyanyas, like for tomatoes, to cook kabisa, like completely. So the next thing we are going to add in at this point is 2 royco cubes. So that's what I'm going to add in. This will help with the flavor and also with thickening the broth. So please note that you're adding this after the tomatoes have cooked. Yeah, so just ensure they are well cooked before you add in. Then you cover it for a minute just to allow the meat to absorb the royco cubes flavor. So after a minute also, we want now to add in the broth. You remember the broth that we had set aside in the beginning. That's what, we are not going to add in water, so I'm just going to add in that broth. So we are going to cover this up and bring the broth to a boil before we continue the next step. So you guys, look at that stew. It looks so nice. I don't know if you can see. So yeah, at this point we're going to add in our hohos. This is 1 hoho or capsicum. So yes, and then I'll stir this, leave it for maybe 2 minutes. Yeah, for 2 minutes, and then we will be done. Our stew will be ready to serve. Two minutes later, yo, look at that. Look at that. It looks so yummy. But honestly, it was yummy, you guys. It looks so nice. And I served this with ugali and some sukuma wiki or kales, and it was amazing. So give it a try and let me know how it turns out in the comment section. And we've come to the end of this video, so thank you so much for being here. Until next time, bye bye.